Welcome to Cliffy's Kitchen again, friends. It's always a pleasure working with you. We're going to be doing something very interesting today, carrot cupcakes. Of course, it's a favorite of so many people, and we're going to show you how we do it in Cliffy's Kitchen. To take you through the ropes in doing that is a member of Cliffy's Kitchen, Judi-Ann, and she will take you through the various steps of giving you the best ever carrot cakes.
Alright everyone, so as you were told before, we're going to be making carrot cake today. It's a very quick, simple and easy recipe that you can follow at home. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, so here we're going to start off with our ingredients. I went ahead and split these into dry and liquid ingredients. So starting over here, we have ground pimento, mixed spice, grounded cloves, cinnamon, salt, some baking powder, baking soda. This is 2 cups of granulated sugar. We're going to be using flour, chopped walnuts, raisins, and of course the star of the show, carrots. For our wet ingredients, I have 2 cups of oil. We're going to be using vanilla, almond essence, and I have cracked 6 whole eggs. So we're going to start by measuring out our dry ingredients. We're starting with 3 cups of flour. And we're going to be sifting this. 3. We're going to move on to 1 teaspoon of the mixed spice, I'm also using 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 1 teaspoon of cloves, we have the baking powder. We're going to be using 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Half of a teaspoon of the grounded pimento, and a half a teaspoon of salt. The last dry ingredient that we're adding to this is our 2 cups of granulated sugar. And then we're going to sift everything together. So we're just shaking everything. This is going to make sure that our mixture is nice and airy. And you just do this until you're done. So now that we have our dry ingredients sifted, to that I'm going to add my carrots. I grated this earlier and it's about 1 pound of carrots. So let's just add that to the mix. And we're going to work this into the flour. Make sure that all of the carrot is coated. It might seem like a lot now, but once it bakes and everything breaks down, it will be just the right amount. Okay, all right, so that's good. To this, I'm also going to add my raisins right now. That's 1 cup of raisins. and 1 cup of chopped walnuts, and mix it all together. Once you have all of this incorporated, then you can put this to the side, and then we're going to move on to our wet ingredients. So for our wet ingredients, what I'm going to do is combine with my eggs about 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and 1 teaspoon of the almond essence. You have to be really careful. Actually, let's do about half a teaspoon of almond essence because it's very strong. So that should be good. And we're gonna whisk it to get everything together. Now that we have our eggs mixed with our vanilla and almond essence, we're going to add this to our dry mixture. I'm also going to go ahead and add my oil. Remember, that was 2 cups of oil. That's a lot of oil, but really this makes up the liquid for the carrot cake, and it's going to get a lot of flavor from that as well. Now we're just gonna mix everything together, and we don't want to over mix this because that will cause our final product to come out very hard or tough. We don't want that. So we're just gonna mix until everything is incorporated. We don't want any flour pockets either. I know it look away right now, but trust me, everything will come right together.
If you're liking this video so far, please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.
Alrighty, so this is how it looks now that everything has come together, and this is ready to go into the muffin tins and for the oven. Now, I said muffin tins. This mixture is good enough to make 2 loaves of carrot cake or at least 24 muffins. I'm using a muffin tin because I plan to share it up, but if you want it in a bread format, you can get 2 loaves of carrot cake with this. That's how we're looking. Alrighty, so as you've seen so far, making the carrot cake is very easy. You just get your ingredients measured out and put everything together. So now I'm just going to be separating it and putting it into the muffin tin. I'm using a 1/4 cup measurement for my batter, so 1/4 cup should be enough to fill 1 muffin liner, just like that. Yeah, that's the perfect amount for 1 muffin liner. So now that I have the muffins all filled, I'm going to put this into my oven for an hour, and the temperature is 350 degrees. And then we'll take them out and they'll be ready. Alright guys, so to go on top of our carrot cake, cupcakes, or muffins, we're going to be making a cream cheese frosting. So here I have a 4-ounce block of cream cheese. I also have a 1/4 cup of softened butter. With that, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, a pinch of salt, and about 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So to start off, we're going to whip up our cream cheese and our butter, and then we'll follow up with our powdered sugar, salt, and vanilla. Now we're gonna go in with our powdered sugar or confectioner's sugar, and again this is going to be 1.5 cup of this. Of course, when you incorporate everything, if it's too loose, then you can always add a little more of this powdered sugar until you get your desired consistency. All right, mix again. Now for our pinch of salt. Just a pinch is enough. And right now I'm also going to be adding my vanilla, and remember we said that's going to be 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And if you don't want to change the color of your frosting, you can always use the they have a clear vanilla extract as well, and that is just as good in keeping the color. All right, so that's everything. We're going to do one final mix, and then we'll top the cupcakes. Alright guys, so this is the finished product of our whipped up cream cheese frosting. It's looking beautiful, nice and smooth. There's no lumps from our sugar, butter, or cream cheese. So this is now ready to just smooth on top of our muffins. Alright, so this is what our muffins are looking like after taking them out of the oven 350 for an hour. They've been cooling for about 2 hours, so I can have the topping on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take them out of the muffin tin so that putting on the cream cheese frosting will be easier. So now that we've finished topping all of our muffins with cream cheese frosting, we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of chopped walnuts on each one to finish it off. Just a little bit for presentation purposes, that's all. Not too much, because remember we already have walnuts in it as well, so just a little bit on top is good. Just like that. Now the packaged walnuts, they come chopped already, but they're not this small, so you might have to go back in and chop them up a little bit more yourself. And I think we're done. Yeah, they look awesome.
Watching this carrot cupcake video, we trust you did like it and have found some value in it. If you have, please give the support as usual. Like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. In so doing, you'll get the first notification of our next video. And remember our social media pages. Of course, you look at what we are doing there, you can make your request, and we certainly will work with whatever you ask us to do in our upcoming video.